Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to the monthly technical briefing webinar by the expert organized by the Computer Society of India, Coimbatore chapter. And today the topic is simplifying business operations with generative AI, for which we have a guest speaker, Dr. Arvind Subramanian. I hereby invite our chairman, Mr. R. Saravanakumar, to welcome the gathering. Sir.
Yeah. இனிய மாலை வணக்கம். Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to all of you participating in this webinar titled Simplifying Business Operations with Gen AI. Our speaker for the day, Dr. Arvind Subramanian, is a distinguished artificial intelligence solution specialist and holds a doctorate in technology adoption. Through this webinar, Dr. Arvind will showcase real-world examples of how businesses across various industries are leveraging Gen AI to simplify operations. And the key topics would include streamlining workflows with generative AI, wherein we'll discover how AI can automate repetitive tasks and optimize processes for greater efficiency. And he will also talk about boosting productivity with AI-powered assistants, learn how AI assistants can empower employees to focus on strategic work while handling routine tasks. We will also cover enhancing creativity with innovation, wherein he will help us how to explore generative AI, how it could fuel creative exploration and spark new ideas for our business. We are thrilled to have Dr. Arvind share his expertise on this critical topic. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome. Over to you, Dr. Arvind.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, before that, we need to have an introduction. Please continue with the introduction.
Yes, sir. So I have an introduction in my slide. I will start sharing.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
MOC, I think they have
now I invite
Radha Madam.
Dr. Radha Damodaram to introduce the guest speaker.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity and good evening, all of you. It is going to be a wonderful session. Dr. Arvind Subramanian is a AI solution specialist and Alpha Form Technologies Private Limited, and he is a doctorate in technology adoption. He is a Microsoft certified in AI Azure engineer in AI 102, then IBM certified Watson's AI expert, certified Google Cloud practitioner, Diamond League, best-selling author, Amazon for the year 2020-21. He built 50 plus generative AI applications, pilots, and POCs. He also created custom terms, LLMs, local LLMs, and SLMs. Welcome to this gathering, Dr. Arvind. So, thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now it's time to hear from our guest speaker, Dr. Arvind Subramanian.
Sure, sir.
Sir, over to you, sir. Let
Yes.
me stop the presentation. You can start.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, very much.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
As ma'am explained, so I think this slide is already taken over, ma'am. So basically, I'll just give a small intro, then we'll jump into the session. So as ma'am had already told, I hold a doctorate degree in tech adoption, and I am certified by Microsoft, IBM for AI expertise. Microsoft is AI 102, Azure Engineer Associate Certification, and IBM's is Watson X AI Expert. And I am a practitioner of Google Cloud, where I hold a Diamond League position currently. And I am Amazon's best-selling author in the year 2021 for my book Get Vocal for Local. So that was written for regionalizing digital marketing efforts to suit Indian markets, because India as a market is built by regions. So Coimbatore as a chapter is one such example. So there is various regional markets that is there. How to capture regional markets through digital marketing, how to tailor our marketing to reach out to regional markets. So you can ask me how I wrote book about marketing. So actually, my first 12 years of my career, I was a marketer. So why I moved towards AI? So last 1.5 years I am practicing AI. So why I moved towards AI was when I was working for a healthcare company. So we were doing a Google campaign. I was in charge of building marketing without doing any ad spend. So that is called as SEO. So only with content and blog and all, we have to build customers for our business. So when we were doing that, we actually so that was the time when AI actually started becoming big, because OpenAI had released its ChatGPT, and they also released API where someone can build a custom application on top of ChatGPT. So that was when we built a solution where so our product was basically catering to the pregnant women. So what we did, we went to the AI, we asked various topics, what all will pregnant women search? Can a pregnant woman eat mango? Can they eat apple? Can they eat fast food? Can they eat pizza? Can they do exercise? Can they do yoga? So things like that. The thousands, we almost created 2,000, 3,000 blog topics like that, which all had a search topic. Basically, pregnant women want to search something, right? So they had doubt and all. So that's the time we created such topics, and then we used the help of AI to create around 2,000 blogs in a matter of 2 weeks. Instead of, if we had to write 2,000 blogs, it will normally take around 6 to 8 months. We did it in a matter of 2 weeks, where we reviewed it, whatever the AI written. There was a human also who reviewed the content, made it fully scientifically.
Sir,
All the sources.
Sir, the screen is not getting loaded, Dr. Arvind. Now it is loading. No problem.
No, I didn't move the screen, sir. I was just explaining. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So what happened? So this happened, and we generated around 2,000, 3,000 blogs, and we programmatically uploaded it. And suddenly, our traffic, web traffic, that we say how many people came to our website, it went from around 30,000 visitors per month to around 2 lakh visitors per month. So in a normal scenario, if we have to bring 2 lakh visitors to a month to a website, it will cost us a few $1,000. But we did that in a matter of 2 weeks with the help of AI. So, after doing this successful campaign, I should have been a marketer, but I realized the impact of AI. So in a matter of like 1 month, I put down my papers, and then I was jobless for almost 8 months. So what I was doing, I was learning like self-taught programmer, self-taught AI developer. And in a matter of 8 months, I built close to 50, 60 applications simply by learning new skills, new frameworks and stuff. So that's how I came into the AI. So that was my journey basically. And, like my expertise lies in model fine tuning, vector embedding, retrieval augmented generation, creating AI, mastering prompt engineering and stuff like that. So in this session, what we'll be seeing is basically, I'll take a short, like a 20-minute for explaining the concepts of AI briefly. And then we will jump into the applications of AI in the day-to-day business use cases, operational use cases, how AI can help us solve operations.
Dr. Arvind, one minute, please.
Ms. Nanda Sri Kumar, please stop sharing.
If she is unable to stop, let us remove her from the meeting, please.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, can I continue?
Yeah, please proceed. Please proceed. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem, sir. So as I mentioned, like how AI helped me in my job, I will also explain various use cases how AI can help in business operations and helping you in your day-to-day activities and stuff like that. But first, before that, we will just understand a few fundamental concepts of AI so that our understanding of these applications becomes much better. So let's jump into the topic. First, what is generative AI and why it is such a big booming topic currently, and how it is different from the traditional AI ML models that was there before generative AI. So traditional AI is basically, traditional AI and ML was basically used for predicting or forecasting future. That is, I will give a stock market, I will pick up stock price, like say for example, Apple or Microsoft. I will give the last 5 years of the performance of the stock, and then ask the AI, traditional AI model or an ML model to predict what will happen in the next 2 years so that I can invest in the stock or not. So the traditional AI or ML model learns what had happened in the past and will be able to predict what will happen in the future. So how it was used in the business was whether the customer will churn or not, whether a person will convert into a customer or not, or whether a person who is a credit card customer, whether will he pay the bill or whether he will fault. So all those things were able to be predicting by the traditional ML models. But how it is different from the current generative AI? The generative AI currently is not about prediction. It is about generating, or it is about creation. What generative AI is going to do is, it learns from the past and it will create for the future. That is, it will learn to algorithms. That is, it will learn. So we are, the AI model is getting trained by text, image, audio, like that. And after training, it will create new text, audio, image, for the based on the what it is trained. So what is happening currently? It is helping users to significantly impact in the marketing, design, customer service, all these areas, because AI is able to create content. So that it is assisting the humans. It is able to help personalize content. It is able to enhance customer experience. It is able to automate certain repetitive tasks, because you will tell AI, this is what I am doing, please do it for me, and the AI will do it for you. So, but there are certain limitations and there are certain things that we should be aware about using Gen AI. The Gen AI models are, sometimes they will hallucinate. That is, sometimes they will give inaccurate outputs, and sometimes they are producing biased outputs. Why? Because the training data set that the model is being trained is either biased, or it either has some confusing data sets. So the model is not able to learn properly. So it is not able to write good content. You can take a student who has not learned correctly, he will not write well in the exam, right? So those kind of scenes. Similarly, AI can also make mistakes, because it is only learning from the data set that it is trained to create outputs. Similarly, Gen AI will actually ask for huge computational resource. I need this much RAM. I need this much of computing GPU. I need this much CPU. I need this much large data sets. So all these things, this Gen AI will need to run. So that is a problem. Then the last one is, there is sometimes misuse of AI, something like deep fakes or something like misinformation. So all these things AI is also getting used. So that is all limitations of AI. But the AI ecosystem is working very hard to create some guardrails to protect the AI models from getting these kind of limitations. Then what is vector embedding? Vector embedding is the backbone of AI. Why vector embedding is like a backbone? Because today I am talking to you in English. You are able to understand what I am telling because you and I know English. We are both human transaction, right? Transaction of communication between a human and a human. It will happen in the form of natural language. But AI is system. So there is a transaction of communication between a human and a system. So human will tell natural language command, but the AI will not be able to understand natural language command. What it will understand? It will understand vector embedding. What is vector embedding? Vector embedding is nothing but a series of array. That is array of numbers that is presented in the AI's world. So for example, I am giving some kind of words, phrases, data points. So what this AI will do is, it will break my text or image or video or audio into 10010, like that. It will create an array of numbers and it will store it in some space. So to give you a visualization, for example, object 1 is a text, object 2 is an image, object 3 is a video. I am giving all these things to the embedding model. Embedding model is AI's, AI will convert using this embedding model. This embedding model is also an important part of the AI. So what this embedding model will do, it will convert this object 1 into 0.6, 0.3, 0.1, 0.0, 0.3, like that. It will convert object 2 into 0.8, 0.5, like that. So what happened, whatever natural language command you are giving, it will convert into a language it understands. That is this vector embedding. So this is how a AI's brain will look like. So in a technical term, it is called as a vector store, but to give a explanation, simple explanation, it is like a brain. So it stores all the information in its brain. So if some user is going to ask some query, the AI can retrieve and give the correct answer to the query. So next is, what is LLM? LLM is basically large language model. So what is large language model?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
What is the limitation of AI?
I will take the questions in the last, please.
Yeah, let us. Sorry, I mean, let us have the questions at the end of the session so that we can save everybody's time. And are you presenting anything, or are you just explaining, Dr. Arvind?
I am presenting, sir. Can you not see
I'm
me?
not able to, no, we are not able to see your presentation. Sorry.
The
Sir, we are
presentation
able
is
to
visible.
see it, sir.
It is visible, sir.
We have to just pin it in the screen, sir.
Sir, it is visible. Now, what is LLM slide is getting presented? Please pin it on the screen. From the participant side, please pin it on the screen.
Okay.
Arvind, sir, it is visible.
Okay.
You please move to the slide.
Okay. Okay. I think I got. Okay. So what is LLM? So LLM is nothing but large language model. What is a large language model? Large language model is an AI that is trained on trillions and trillions of text data to understand human-like language. So what it is trained on? It is trained on newspaper. It is trained on articles. It is trained on information about science. It is trained on information about maths. Everything. Basically, there is a large data set behind each LLM. So that data set will be various general knowledge things that is trained for the AI. So that when you ask the AI, who is Sachin Tendulkar? Sachin Tendulkar is an Indian cricketer. How will he know that? Because he is trained on an article that is written about Sachin. So basically, there are trillions and trillions of data set which is getting trained in the LLM, so that the LLM can answer queries based on these data sets. So what are some famous LLMs? So there are various LLM providers in the market, but some famous LLM providers are OpenAI. They created ChatGPT, and then Azure OpenAI, Microsoft, and then Anthropic. Anthropic created Claude Sonnet, so that is now very famous. There is something called as Hugging Face. Hugging Face is a place where any user can create a model and upload it so that other users can use it. It is an open source market where we can also create an LLM and put it so that others can use it and we can train our model. And then there is something called as Vertex. Vertex is Google's AI, that is Google Vertex AI. There is a model garden for Google. And then Fireworks is there. Olama is a local language model. That is without internet, with only private information, you can do some AI. And then Amazon's Bedrock is there, AWS Bedrock. So these are some of the famous LLM providers. Okay, next is, what is foundation model? So what is foundation model? Foundation model are LLMs that are pre-trained for base level fine-tuning. That is, for example, let us take AI as a student. Okay, so student has to be trained on some data sets, right? So think about foundation model like a school student. The school student will have some foundational knowledge in science, in social science, in maths, in English, in Tamil, like that, right? So he has some foundation level, understanding. But if you ask him any medical question, will he be able to answer? He will not, but he will know some science-related things. So foundation models are similar to that. But I'm just giving you as an example. Don't directly relate like the foundation level only be till school level. Foundation level is already a very good model, but it has only foundation level understanding of the LLM. So it is only trained for general context. But if you want a user specific or a use case specific context, you need to fine tune the model. What is fine tuning? There is something called as input output tokens that we need to be giving to the model. That is, for example, if you want the model to be fine tuned for banking use cases, you take a use case, banking, what all things they will ask in bank. So like that, you take an input, output, you create a data set, like some thousands of data set, you train the model, and the model will become a banking assistant. So this is called as foundation models, and this is called as fine-tuned models. So this is a visualization of how the foundation model is there. So basically, as I told you, you give all the data to the model, you train the model, and the model can be able to do some information extraction or object recognition. For example, if a check is, the check should not be having any scribbling, right? So that is a banking thing. So if you have trained the model, what is a scribbled check, what is a normal check, it will be able to tell you whether the check is scribbled or not. We can also train it what are fraud checks or what are real checks. It will just scan it and tell it is a fraud check like that. So those kind of things, image captioning, sentiment analysis, all the tasks we can make the foundation model do by fine tuning. Next is RAG. Hello. Yeah. Next is RAG. What is RAG? RAG is retrieval augmented generation. So as I told you, we saw how the model is able to convert data, text, image, video into vector embedding. So this vector embedding is getting stored in some place, but we need to retrieve the correct information for a user query, right? So for example, the model has learned about Sachin, Dravid, Kumble, Ravi Shastri, everybody, okay, and it has stored the information, but it is all stored in the form of numbers. But when you are asking who is Sachin, the model is going to fetch from correctly Sachin and able to give the information to you. How it is able to retrieve and augment correct information, that is done through a mathematical function called as cosine similarity. What is cosine similarity? Basically, so this is the visualization. Here is the user. The user is basically asking a question. Okay, who is Sachin? So what is the model doing? The model is breaking who is Sachin into a number, that is 10010. Already the model has broken the information about cricketers as 101010 like that. So Sachin will be 10010, Ganguly will be 20030. But when the user is asking 10010, it is able to do a cosine similarity match. So this is called as K, nearest neighbor. So basically similarity search it's a technical term. So what it will do is it will do the cosine similarity and it will fetch whatever is the matching term. It will bring to the the chat window and it will look at the context of the user. What he is asking? He is asking who is Sachin. Then it is going and searching what is the information told about Sachin, and then the AI is giving the answer back. So this method is called as retrieval augmented generation. To give you a very contemporary example, I hope you would have all seen a movie called as Yendiran, right? In that Yendiran, there will be one scene where this Chitti robot will come with the scientist to a saloon shop. So it will be sitting, and then there will be a book of yellow pages in front of the. So it will just do a scanning of the yellow pages, and then it will drop the book. Okay. So someone will ask, did you read the yellow pages and you finished it? Yes, I finished it. Okay. What is the number of this person? And what the AI will tell, what the Chitti will tell, it will tell the number correctly. And then someone will tell this number, what is the address? And then it will tell the address correctly. How it is able to do that? It is able to do that through this retrieval augmented generation, because it transcribed the entire data, that is the address, the phone number, the name of the person, and it stored it in its brain. And then when someone is asking the number, it is doing a vector similarity match, and then it is picking the correct name of the person, correct address of the person, and it is telling the person, say, this is the name and this is the address of the number you told. So this is basically the retrieval augmented generation, which Shankar predicted way back before its introduction. Okay, so then there is something called as prompt engineering. This prompt engineering is very, very important part of engineering, because I hope like how we are having BE, someone will also create a course called as BE prompt engineering, because why I am saying prompt engineering is the process of crafting and talking to the AI. How you are able to talk to the AI to give you the correct answer. This is the science of talking with AI, because AI is going to take over the world. So you should be able to talk to it correctly. For example, there is 100 participants in this meeting. I need to order food for the 100 people. Okay. So if I am going to ask the AI, how much should I how much food should I order for the 100 participants? So how much pizza should I offer for serving 100 people? So one pizza will have 8 pieces. So 100 people are there, right? So I'm just asking how many pizzas should I order for the 100 participants. What will AI tell? Order 100 pizzas. Or it will also tell order 2 pizzas because everybody will be hungry. But I have to give the context. I'm going to tell, hey, a pizza in India will have 8 pieces. And in front of me, there are participants who are 70% of the participants are vegetarian, 30% of the participants are non-vegetarian, and some participants don't like paneer, some participants like capsicum. So please tell me how many pizza should I order, which pizza company should I order. So this kind of context you give, then the AI will understand the context and will tell you order 13 paneer pizzas, order 50 chicken pizzas. So based on your prompt, AI will give you correct answer. See, ChatGPT is common for someone sitting in San Francisco, someone sitting in Velur, Dharmapuri. But how you are able to use the AI for your benefit by asking the correct prompt, that is what is important. That is the prompt engineering. Actually, this prompt engineering is, in my prediction, is going to become the next big thing in the world of engineering. So some good things that we should keep in mind while doing prompting. First, we need to understand the task, that is ordering pizzas. Then we have to craft the prompt. How we are going to give the context, how we are going to give the numeric values, how we are going to give the text values, how we are going to align the prompt, how we are going to optimize, because there is something called as input tokens, output tokens. What is input tokens? How many characters of text are you going to give to the AI? That is called input tokens. And what is output tokens? How many characters of text the AI is going to give back to me? That is output tokens. Why it is important? Because in the world of AI, you are going to be charged by the OpenAI or the ChatGPT based on the input and output tokens. 1 million tokens will cost you $10. So you need to be careful how you're going to ask the prompt, how you are going to give the prompt. So it's very important in the business scenario, because your one wrong prompt will cost the business like $100 extra. So we need to create correct prompts so that we get the answers also correctly, questions also correctly. And then these are some of the things that we need to be sure when doing prompt engineering. We need to be clear, we need to be specific, we should use complete sentence, we should give context, we should specify how the output format we want. That is, we want it in the form of Excel, we want it in the form of JSON. What do you want? Similarly, we should also avoid bias. We should avoid inappropriate content so that the AI should not be confused or should not, take your bias. So that your prompt should be clean, so that it understands what you are going to be saying. Same way, there is something called as fine-tuning of prompts. That is A/B testing. You give one prompt and see how the AI respond. You give one more prompt and see how they are respond. So based on that fine-tuning, you yourself can create a way how to do prompt engineering. And then there is something called as edge cases. What is edge cases? In the science of probability, there is something called as outlier. What is an outlier? It is an improbable event, but it is an event that is possible to happen. So, for example, AI can give a wrong answer. Like AI can understand the question completely wrongly. So you should think from the AI point of view. Oh, if I give a prompt like this, there is a probability or a possibility that AI will understand or misunderstand my question. So you should think about the edge cases and you should refine your prompts. So these are some of the things. And what are some of the major AI ecosystems in currently? Amazon, as I told you, has AWS Bedrock. Microsoft has Azure OpenAI. Google has Vertex AI. Anthropic has Claude AI. IBM has Watson X AI. Hugging Face has multiple public repositories of models. And Cohere has some enterprise models. So, so here is some questions that came, with questionnaire. Actually, sir had given me like around 60 questions, and I actually created it into 5 questions. Actually, how I did it, I will show it to you. So one of the major themes of the question was career guidance and skill development. So see, in terms of career guidance and skill development, so I attended a government event sometime back. So one of the pillars, so what is government doing is AI is coming in under the government initiative of MeitY. So they have something called as India AI. So they have 7 pillars of development. In that, one of the pillars is career guidance and skill development. So government is going to be creating a lot of skill development courses, free courses. So that is in their pipeline. But currently, there are places in Udemy, Coursera, LinkedIn, Microsoft, even Google. So where they are offering free courses, you don't need to pay any money. You can just look out for free AI courses and you can upskill yourself. So basically, whatever common concepts, fundamental concepts we just spoke about, embedding, vector embedding, or retrieval augmented generation, prompt engineering. If you can train yourself on all these things, it will be very good. And then what are the applications and impact of AI? So I have some specific applications and examples I have to show. I am going to be showing after this slide. AI tools and technologies. So currently, so if you look at AI tools and technologies, in the last 1.5 years, first it was more about chatbots. You know, we are chatting with AI, AI is chatting back with us. You know, we are able to get replies from AI, AI is helping us. That was good. You know, construction of chatbots was very good. After that 6 months, there was something called as RAG. So this retrieval augmented generation. Why it became very famous was because we are giving a knowledge to the AI. Before the foundation model, there used to be, if you ask something, AI will tell something else. You ask, is there any discount for Louis Philippe? I am sitting in India, I am asking, I want to buy Louis Philippe shirt. You have any discount? Yes, 30% discount is available. Where it is available? It is available in Melbourne, but it will show in India. But what happened when retrieval augmented generation came? We are creating custom knowledge base for particular business so that it will give only discount related to where we are and you know, according to the context we are asking. And then there is something called so now retrieval augmented generation came. Then after that, chat with multimodal capabilities came. So I will give image, I will give text, I will give audio, I will give video, but AI should understand and answer me back. So that was very famous. Now what is happening is agents, AI agents. That is, okay, AI is doing everything, but does it have human level capability? Can it do a call for me? Can it send an email for me? Can it set up a calendar invite for me? Can it set up a meeting for me? So now humans are becoming greedy. So they are asking AI to become an assistant to them to do all their automated, you know, that monotonous task AI should do. So that is what is now the trend. AI agents, how to create AI agents is the trend, current trend. But it will also be moving and we will be getting more trends. But we need to be, you know, with the AI world, every week there is some or the other new thing coming up. But the current trend is AI agents. And then understanding AI's role. So we will be seeing it, how AI is going to impact. And education, as I already told you, there are various places where you can learn. So now I told you all the fundamental concepts. Where is the business use case? So we will see the business use case now. So I have built a lot of applications. Okay. So I am working as an AI engineer. So how is AI going to help me? So what happened? One time my HR is coming and telling you need to hire like some 3 juniors in your team. Okay. I have put out a LinkedIn post, but I got 12 people who have applied for me. Can you go and interview all of them? But that day I am having a very busy day. I have time to interview only 2 candidates. How will AI help me in this scenario? So this is the job description my HR sent me. We are seeking a talented AI engineer to join our team. This is the roles, this is the responsibility, this is the qualification. And he has also given me how many candidates? 11 candidates he has given me. Okay, now I'm just going to upload it and I'm just going to wait. You just see how AI is going to help me. So it is comparing the job description that is given. It is comparing the resume content it is given. And it is just going to give me which candidate I should call first and which candidate is likely to be the more suited for the job role. Just 1 minute. So it is just running. You can see that it is collecting the embedding as understanding from the resume, it is understanding from the job description. And in a matter of just few seconds, we will be seeing, here we go, the evaluation of all the candidates. He's 76%, this person. This person is 75%, 77%, 74%, 75%, 72%, 77%, 82%, 74, 81, 68, 60, 83. So first I have to call Vikas 83 and second I have to call Shanmugaraj 82. So with the help of AI and with the help of vector embedding, I was able to find which candidate I should call first. So I saved my time, my HR time, my company's time with the help of AI. So next one is PDF chat. So a lot of you may be coming from the business industries. So I hope you are all working professionals. You would have heard about all these LIC policies and insurance policies and health policies. People are coming and bank people are showing to you, right? So they would have given some brochures and stuff, but you don't have time to listen to all their things. So what we are going to do is we are just going to upload a PDF of such thing. I'll just show you the PDF also. So this is the thing. So what they are saying, investment retire smart. That is, you can invest here and you can, while you are retiring, you will get the money. Okay. So I am just going to ask a simple question. I am 40 years old. I am planning for my retirement. Give me 5 reasons why this scheme will help me. Your fund value is boosted through guaranteed addition of 210%. Okay, guaranteed addition is paid regularly for 15 years. The terminal addition is 1.5%. Your investments are managed on behalf of by the company and ensuring professional management. You have a minimum return of 101% of. So you, this particular PDF, this entire brochure is 10 pages and it has various charts, various graphs, and to wrap your head around, whether this will help me or not, it will you just put it in this AI, it is giving you the answer whether it is helpful or not. So I showed you this applicant thing. So now this is summarizer. Okay. So now the third use case. So what happened? A lot of time you are in some office call. So for example, the call will go for 2 hours, 1 hour, but we are attentive only for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. After that, we are on mute. We turn our camera down and we are doing some other work, right? But suddenly our boss is telling, "Hey Arvind, what happened in the call?" So you have to immediately. So I am not advising you to do this, but I am just telling the AI use case. So what happened in the call? So I am just going to give the call recording. So you have the transcript, no? I mean, like the entire transcript of the call. Most in the Teams, Zoom, you will get the transcript. So I just upload the transcript. So this, I will just show you the transcript also. So this is the call recording. So what happened? Someone is talking. Thank you. Good afternoon. All these things. Someone is talking. Okay. I am just going to give submit. This is 25 pages content. It happened for 3 hours. So look at this one. So Mark Zuckerberg highlighted this. Okay. Significant focus on the call was placed on the development. The earning call was discussed. Someone detailed about the financial, and overall the call emphasized on where AI will be, invested and how this company is going to be boosted. So entire 2-hour call, it is summarized in the matter of 10 bullet points. So here I have given 5 bullet points. You can ask how many ever bullet points you want, AI will summarize it for you. So next one, you are doing some kind of investments. So you are investing in stocks. Okay. So you have invested in a stock called Nykaa. So you want to know how the market is going to react, whether Nykaa share price will increase, decrease. So what you do is you just look for the news, like whatever news about Nykaa is coming. So here is an Economic Times article about Nykaa, where it is telling that Nykaa share is jumped by 3% because of something. So we are doing a sentiment analysis, positive or negative. So this is positive, but what we can do is we can just scrape any news coming about your share product, and you can just place it in this tool. It will give you a sentiment analysis about your stock, whether your stock is in the news is good or it's in bad. So you can just understand about that, and you can invest. You can take some stock from which is not having good sentiment from that, and you can put it in a good also. So this is also one of the AI use case. So here is another interesting AI use case. So how many of you use Excel? I think most of you use Excel for your work, right? So here is one thing. For example, we are just creating an Excel sheet. We are just putting this Excel sheet. Now we have to run a query. We have to run a pivot table about how many female are there who are in southwest region and are smokers. So you can delete them or you can remove them from your thing, because you don't want to be giving, you want to make a target audience. So instead of putting that in the Excel as a formula and breaking your head with that, AI can just put the Excel, and it is like around 10 lakh data, and it computed in the matter of 21. To just upload this Excel file with 10 lakh data in Microsoft Excel, your Excel will struggle. But look at how AI is able to do that. We can also find some average. Okay, can you tell me the average BMI of male who are under 20 years in northwest region? Okay. Can you please mute? So it is telling the average. 26.76 is the average BMI. Any mathematical computation, we can pass it through the AI and get it done. And then there is this one. So for example, you have a big YouTube video, around 30-minute video is there, but you are not able to see that entire video to see what is happening in the video. So you just give that video to the AI and giving it directly. There's no magic. I'm just giving it. In a matter of few seconds, it will tell you what is the title, what is the introduction, what they are talking about in the video, what is the conclusion. So this is also a tool that is built by me, is using some AI techniques. So this is also very useful because sometimes our job is to look at YouTube videos or look at some analysis and understand the main concepts behind it. So those kind of things, this will take care. So last one, okay. So this is a special use case for CSI. So now CSI has organized this particular what do you call webinar, right? So what we are going to do is, I have created an AI agent. So this AI agent is going to, so imagine I am not the person who has conducted the event, I am the person who has attended the event. So someone like the event organizer has to call and ask for feedback, whether they have to invite me again, right? So instead of calling 100 people, so how many people are there on the call? Around 150 people are there on the call. How will one person do 150 calls, right? So instead of that, I am going to make the AI call to me and ask, okay, so are you ready for this experiment? So what I'm going to do is, I am stopping this screen because you have to see me talking to the AI. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to send a call. Okay, I'm getting a call. I'm putting it on speaker. Hello?
Hello, am I taking to Arvin?
Yes, you are speaking to Arvin.
Have you attended the CSI webinar?
Yes, I attended the CSI webinar.
Congratulations on getting the CSA certification. I'm a representative of the Coimbatore chapter of the Computer Society in India.
Okay.
I'm calling to take your feedback on the latest session.
What was this session about? What was the session? Yeah.
The session I'm referring to is the one on artificial intelligence that conducted on 10th July.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember the session. Okay, I'll trigger the call again. My call got dropped. Just 1 second. Yeah. Yes, I'm Arvind.
Have you attended the CSI webinar?
Yes, I attended.
Representative of the Coimbatore chapter of the Computer Science of India. I'm calling to take feedback regarding the latest session on AI that was conducted on 10th July. Could you please share your thoughts on the session?
It was good. It was good.
Here, can you be more specific about what you liked about the session? Was there a particular topic or speaker that caught your attention?
The session was good because they explained about a lot of concepts about AI.
It was informative and helped you gain a better understanding of various AI concepts. Did you find the timing of the session convenient?
Yes, it was. Can you tell me more about the Computer Society of India, Coimbatore chapter? Hello, are you there? Just 1 second. I think there is some network issue. So I'm going to be querying this person about whether they are really calling from the CSI and see how they are answering. Hello?
Have you attended the CSI webinar?
Yes, I attended.
Representative of the Computer Society of India, Coimbatore chapter.
Can you tell me? Yeah. Can you tell me about the Coimbatore chapter CSI?
The Coimbatore chapter of CSI is one of the 72 chapters located across India. As a local chapter, we organize various events, seminars, and activities for CSI members in the Coimbatore region, focusing on facilitating networking, knowledge sharing, and professional development opportunities for computer and IT professionals in the area.
Okay, that is good. That is good. Thank you. Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm calling to take your feedback about the latest session on AI that we conducted on 10th July.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, so you understood like what is happening, right? So basically we trained an agent. An agent is, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
you're loud
Arvind,
and clear.
we could
You're loud and
just-
clear. You're loud and clear.
Okay,
Please proceed.
yeah. So basically we created an agent to do the review or the view about the webinar. So that, then what will happen is the AI will, receive the transcript and it will send the report to Dr. Saravana Kumar or, all the organizers of the CSI Coimbatore about the event and, how the participants liked it. It will create some sentiment reports and stuff like that. So this is all I had to show about the business use cases. So I'm just going to open the floor for questions. I hope you guys liked it. I'm sorry I went in a flow because I had a lot of things planned and to show you guys. So that was the thing.
Arvind, Dr. Manohar and Dr. Shanmuga, sir, raise the hands. You can ask.
So,
Okay.
dear participants, it's the time for the Q&A session. Now you can ask your questions. Already, Dr. Shanmu Priya and Dr. Manoharan have raised their hands.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Manoharan. I'm speaking. Can I speak now?
Yes, please
Yes,
go ahead,
please.
sir.
How are you? How are you, Mr. Your father knows me. We work together, Subramaniam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you,
I'm
sir.
good.
Please
Very
go
nice.
ahead.
Very nice. I'm saying you very glad. Sir, I have only one. I'm on this. This Tirupavai.
Okay, sir.
Tirupavai, I am converting into English. I'm
Okay,
writing
sir.
into English. Already
Okay.
written into Tamil. I'm converting into English and I'm taking online classes for the small ones, say 4th standard to 12th standard students. Grammar I'm taking as a gladiator of grammar. So I'm taking it freely. Almost I have 50, 60 people already really attending it.
Okay.
5 batches I have. how this AI or generative AI can help me. You have any specific software or any other tools you have with you, sir? Can you please tell me, sir?
For this specifically, I am not. So that is one. So I will give you one website. It's called Thirukural.ai. So
Yeah,
one company had actually, converted Thirukural into an AI. That is, someone if they have some kind of life, decisions to make, and they want to follow like what they are set in Thirukural as a guide. So they can use this website. I am just posting the website's link here. So something like this you can try, sir, like for Tirupavai also. Like what is the meaning of the Tirupavai, how it will help the, like youngsters like that. You can create some data, and if someone asks some question, it will answer like that.
Okay, fine. For the English grammar, anything specific? Grammar itself is a very vague. I know. Just to
Yes,
come
sir.
out.
There are various tools. All apart from AI, also there are tools like Grammarly and stuff, which are trained in grammar actually, and English grammar specifically. The normal Chat GPT itself is very good, sir. You can just give that whatever.
I'm using it, sir. But the chat GTP is a simplex, it's something like broadcasting. It's like student when they learn grammar.
Yes.
If I'm not taking much time, they learn grammar and they have the problem in speaking, in the right way of speaking. So, is there any virtual assistant can guide them?
Yeah. You can do that. There are some tools for helping teaching the pronunciations of AI. I mean pronunciation of English like that. There is like Duolingo and all. So it is there, sir. There is already some tools. Maybe I can share some tools offline maybe to you.
Good, sir. Good, sir. I'll get in touch with you. Okay. Yes. I'll certainly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Happy. Good day.
Okay. Does LLM require any space? If it requires space, how much? Okay. So LLM does not reside in our space. It is cloud hosted. So generally, LLM providers like OpenAI, Microsoft, Azure, Amazon, they all host LLMs in their own cloud, and then they give LLMs through APIs. The APIs which we actually give a request and get answers. But if you want to host your own LLM, if you want to create your own LLM, or you want to download model weights and host it, then you need specific cloud. So there is two ways. One is hosting, second is inferencing. What is hosting? You can download the model weights and host the clouds, host the LLM somewhere. Inferencing is how much you are using the LLM. So for both of this, cost is there, heavy cost is there. So unless we have a really big use case, it is advisable to use LLMs which are hosted by companies through APIs. Can you suggest any free AI course?
Arvind, yes. I think Dr. Shanmugapriya has a question.
Okay, ma'am.
She raised her hand. Just talk to her and then go for the next.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry, sure.
Sorry.
No problem.
Dr. Shanmugapriya, you can ask your question now. I think your hands is in raised state.
Good evening, sir.
Yes,
you mentioned the tool that can be used. You told that for a recruitment purpose, you have used some AI, Can you mention the tool?
No, that is, I have built it custom actually for our use case. But maybe I think if we have some like a bigger session, like a 1 day, 2 day session, I can probably it's a code. We have to explain the code, how to write it and stuff like that. So, but the concept is, it is about vector embedding. It is converting the job description into a vector. It is converting the resume into a vector. It is doing a similarity matching, and it is finding which student is more suitable for the.
No, Arvind. Yeah. Arvind, if there is a tool already available,
no, sir. That's what I'm saying. We are using APIs. That is OpenAI, Amazon. They all have LLMs with which we have to build the custom solution. There is no ready-made custom solution available. We have to construct the solution through code. we have to write a Python code, we have to write a JavaScript or something, in which we will be using the API of the models provided, and we have to pay the model for the number of tokens we are consuming, the input and output tokens. So it is not free tool. It is a tool that I had built for in the process. So maybe in a session, like a 1 day or 2 day session, I can explain the code of how the application works and stuff like that. So it is not a free tool. So I saw somewhere someone had also asked, better mention the name of tools. The thing is, it is all tools created by AI, like myself. That there are other professionals who would have built for their own use cases. So that's how, like basically the API is available in OpenAI, in Amazon, in Grok, in various LLMs are available. You have to use the API to construct a use case. Like we have to construct an application and ask. That's the thing.
And one more question, sir.
Yeah, please.
In chat GPT, when we give any content, it will give the description about that. If you want to want some code, means if you give the program title, it will give some code. Is it possible to connect the chat GPT to chat GPT and the YouTube?
YouTube, ma'am?
If I want to content, if I want to fetch the content from the YouTube, is it possible? There is any possibility of connecting the...
So currently the ChatGPT or any LLM cannot go to an external site and do anything. So that's why we need to construct a custom application where we will download the video's audio transcription. We will send it to ChatGPT. We will ask it to summarize. So the YouTube example I showed you, what I have done is I have taken the YouTube link, downloaded the video, downloaded the audio out of the video, and then converted the audio to a text transcript, send the text transcript to an LLM, got the summarization in the format I wanted, and displayed. So all of this step is getting happened in a matter of 10 seconds. So first step, second step, third step, fourth step, fifth step, and then we get the result. So this is the coding logic behind the application.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
There are a few questions in the chat window.
There's somebody raised the hands. You can finish them.
That is
because
Mr. Balraj. He has posted the question in the chat window itself, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let him.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, my question is, how can generative AI help improve customer experience through personalized interaction and content generation, sir? That is my question.
Yeah, it's a good question. So what I'm saying
sir,
is,
yes, sir.
Yeah. So whenever we are looking at a customer, right? So customer leaves hundreds of data points when he is interacting with the product or a shop or some kind of service. Say for example, he's a credit card user. He's going and swiping in some ATM. He's swiping in some shop. He's going and putting petrol. So what is happening is there is hundreds of data points that is getting created. Okay. So what AI can do is AI needs data. So when you are giving so much of consumer data points to the AI can do customer segmentation. Which customer is putting petrol when? So you can know. So say for example, you get a data point like the customer is just watching a movie only once per month. Okay, and he's not watching in the rest of the month, and whenever he's watching only on a Saturday, but the theater is actually very empty on a Wednesday. Okay, these are two data points. So you are giving it to AI. What will AI do? AI will analyze the entire footfall of the theater. When is the person going to theater more? They are going to theater more on a weekend. So Wednesday is the lowest footfall. So what the AI will tell is, okay, so this person is available to go to a movie on Wednesday. Just give a discount of 100 rupees for Wednesday for this person. So he will book a ticket. So this is the kind of personalized experience. It will understand the business logic, business data points. It will understand the customer data point. It will match and it will give a business solution that is helpful for the customer as well as the business. So you understand. So this is one of the use cases I'm saying. But multiple use cases, like when there is data then there is scope for AI. Like you can do anything with the generative AI. Like you can make the AI study the data and create a lot of user experiences.
Sir, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I have one another question, sir. Can I ask?
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, sir. How can generative AI assist in data analysis and provide actionable insight to improve business decisions, sir? That is my second question, sir.
How will data actionable insights, right? I didn't
Yes,
get
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How is data going to help to create actionable insight? That is the question, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is my question, sir.
So, see, even before the era of generative AI, data was actually creating a lot of business insights for the business owners. So, once we have a clean data, clear data properly constructed, you can create a lot of business decisions actually. So, first you need to have a clutter-free, clear data. If you manage the data really well, then the data will tell you a lot of stories. Now with a layer of generative AI on top of it, it can understand the data and it will help you make better decisions based on your data actually. So this is a theater example that I told is actually data decision only, right?
Yes, sir. You're correct.
Okay, and I'm just looking at the chat. Okay, Shopify has been an excellent platform to build e-commerce stores. Okay, can you build an entire e-commerce using AI? Do the R&D do according to seasonal trend? Yes. So if you have a seasonal trend of shopping, you can feed it to AI and ask it to make any kind of campaign ideas or plans. It can do. AI can make ads which can be bring organic. Yes, it can bring organic customers. As I told you, my example with that healthcare company, right? Without spending money, we got around 2 lakh customers with the help of AI. Can we automate the entire operation, or should I? Yeah, we can automate the entire operation. AI agents can be created. Stock trends is not always when AI comes in, like somebody find trends. Let me manipulate. No, there are various. So that's what it's one of the Ashwini's question. So see, there is a, I mean, like using AI for something that is not correct, like deep fakes and misinformation and all is limitation, as I mentioned in the previous slide. So you can so there are certain guardrails to protect AI to be misused. We can do that. How to use generative AI to create content and monetize them. So AI can be used to create blogs, and you can write some really nice blogs, and you can. So basically, if you have a product, you can write really nice blog using AI, and you can bring customers for your website, and you can monetize them. You can sell T-shirts, and there are various tools like uh, image generation tools, and there are techniques like Comfy UI, which can be used to create images and videos that you can use to print it on T-shirts, monetize them. So there are image editing tools available, image creation tools available. There is a tool called DALL-E. You can maybe go and explore on that tool. DALLE. So that's an image generation tool. You can check that one. Just any there is one AI for college students. It's called scriptai.com. So you can check that scriptai.com. It is useful for creating content. There are various options there. You can create content, blogs and stuff like that. Okay, I think I have covered almost all the questions. But, okay. Yes,
What
sir, I
is
have
that
completed all.
script? Script AI?
Scriptai.com.
Script AI.
.com.
AI.com. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Lot of students may be interested.
Yeah. Scriptai.com. So it's a free thing. So you can see content rewriter, content ideas, sentence rewriter, paragraph writer. So all this is free only. So you can use it. And it is also useful for social media creation, like business names, email rewriter, professional writer, cold email writer, SEO generator. So all these are there. Like you can just use this. There is like hundreds of tools available for free here. So it's a you just need to log in with your Google and it is available for free.
Am I audible?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I have already posted my question. You have explained about generative AI. I just want I just want to know how frequently it need to be trained, because if you are already in marketing daily it need to be updated, right? Then if it gives information about yesterday's, then it will collapse the today's work, right? Then how we will train the AI according?
So see, there's one thing when it comes to AI, you have two ways. One is fine tuning the model. One is giving a custom knowledge base. Okay, fine tuning is very expensive because we need high computing, systems, GPU, CPU, RAM that is needed to tune a model. And if you take a big model like a 70 billion parameter model or a 30 billion parameter model, your system will not cooperate in training. So it is not advisable to fine tune or train the model on a day-to-day basis or a regular basis. In my opinion, fine tuning can be done occasionally, very rarely. If needed, it can be done. But if you are giving custom knowledge base to the system, you refer to this knowledge base and do the AI, then you can it is just a matter of few seconds, right? You just go change the document. So now I trained an AI agent to call regarding CSA, right? So I just gave the CSA information for the bio. I can change. So today I've written Coimbatore chapter. Tomorrow if I write Chennai chapter, the AI is trained to be a AI agent for the Chennai chapter. So when you give a custom knowledge base to the AI, it just refers to the data it is having access to. It is not trained. It is just making use of the data and it is talking back. So instead of fine tuning or training, it is better to give custom knowledge bases. I hope I made some clarity.
Mr. Raja Nadarajan, now you can talk.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Arvind, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
How does this AI kind of tool support for plagiarism check domain? Thank you.
Yes, sir. But before AI also there were tools like Turintin, right, for plagiarism. So, but actually you have raised a very important question. So what has happened is with AI generated content, a lot of research papers, PhD thesis, these are all now written by this AI. So the world of academia is it's not only related to India, but across the world, it's a problem actually, because even papers from Elviser and some papers listed in Scopus and ABDC indexes, they are also reportedly taken down because they have found out that AI has written this one. So like abstract and all those areas they have written in. So it is a problem. Plagiarism is a problem. AI will not solve plagiarism issue. AI is creating more plagiarism issues actually. So as I mentioned, this is one of the limitations that is there, and there will be some tools to find out which content is written by AI, which content is not written by AI, like that. So. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I think this is the last question from the participant side. And yeah, sir, thank you very much for the clarity.
Yes, sir.
From your side in terms of enlightening the participant about the different dimensions of Gen AI. Now it is time to hear from our secretary, Dr. E.K. Girisan.
Thanks, Arvind. It was a wonderful session.
Thank you.
And for the first time, we had more than 150 participants in the online mode. Thanks to all those who participated in this evening. I just want to step in and say 2-3 words about our programs, what we endeavor in the future. One is our Education Directorate in Chennai is this is for the information to all the participants who are here as SBC, that is staff, student branch coordinators, and the students. Our education directorate is ready with the institutions which can renew their membership, CSI membership, and all the students will be getting their students' identity card. So that is one information. The other information is every month, this is just a reminder that every month we are having two webinars. One is the second week of a month, particularly on a Wednesday. It will be an industry-oriented webinar, and at the month-end Wednesday we have a student webinar series. To talk more on that, I request our chairman, Mr. Saravakumar sir, to elaborate on the events that are forthcoming. Over to Saravakumar sir.
Thank you, Dr. Giri sir. Yeah, just a quick update. First of all, thank you very much, Dr. Arvind. It was a great session, I should say. A special thank you to our esteemed speaker. Of course, we are going to have a thank you note separately, but still, I want to share my heartfelt thanks for sharing your expertise and insights, that too with real life examples, and your presentation on various workflows and how to boost productivity with AI-powered assistance, and how to enhance creativity and innovation has provided all of us with the valuable knowledge and practical applications of Gen AI. And over to, the points which our secretary mentioned. In fact, every month we have Computer Society of India Coimbatore chapter, we have committed ourselves for conducting 2 knowledge sharing sessions every month on second Wednesday and fourth Wednesday. Second Wednesday by subject matter expert who might be from academia or from industry, and fourth Wednesday by passionate students who want to share their knowledge with the community. So the forthcoming webinar is going to be on 24th of July, Wednesday. The topic would be from idea to launch, how to incubate your tech startup. The speaker would be Sri Jayakarthi, a third-year integrated MSc data science student from Coimbatore Institute of Technology. He's apparently the founder and CEO of The Snippet, a rapidly growing mobile app connecting students on campuses worldwide, including IITs, NITs, and institutions in Spain and Paris, with over 5,000 active users, and around 25 institutions have already registered. So please join us, stay tuned, and please join us in our forthcoming sessions as well. And thank you once again for all the participants for taking away from your busy, hectic schedule and joining this webinar and making it a great, grand success. As our secretary mentioned, this is the first time in CS history wherein we had a house full, 150 plus, active online participants. Of course, in face-to-face direct, we had thousands of participants in different scenarios, but online, this is the first time. Thank you very much once again. And over to MOC. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Venkatesan, our Vice Chairman, to propose vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks all of you to be there till the end. I would first thank Dr. Arvind, who have been very, immediately accepting our offer to address our members. And I thank Dr. Simon Saravakumar sir, Dr. Grisan, and others, and our office staff, Durvesh, for organizing all put together. And this invite, we sent it to various people. We were expecting all over the world, and unfortunately, we had the restriction. Dr. Arvind, we are recording this, which can be put on the YouTube. So if the people who missed it, you can tell them that we can see them in the YouTube. So thanks to everyone. We will continuously organize experts in a regular forum. I want all of you to participate and get benefited. And whomever is not the member of Computer Society, please join as a member. It will be a good forum for your networking and knowledge sharing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the CSI members who made put together. Special thanks to Dr. Arvind. Arvind, we will discuss and then we'll come back with a one-day workshop kind of stuff. after we discuss. Thank you, Dr. Arvind.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody for your time. And it's very heartwarming to see that it's a houseful session as mentioned by sir. So I'm just giving my LinkedIn contact. So you can, we can stay connected post session also. And you can send in some queries through messages. I will occasionally, I'm active there. So we can stay connected. And very heartful thanks to CSI Coimbatore. Actually, so like there was been multiple conversations on how to make this session more informative. I got valid and very good inputs from Dr. Venkatesan sir, Dr. Giri sir, and Saravana Kumar sir. So all of them actually spoke with me and gave input about the CSI and the initiative CSIs are taking. And they also told me about what is expected from the participants. They also shared with me the kind of questions, so which helped me to actually prepare, well for the session. And sorry if I was not able to answer any questions, but I will try to, reply back to your LinkedIn whenever you send me some queries. But I wanted to showcase all the real world examples. I try to, as much as my abilities, I try to show you some examples of how it can help in the normal day-to-day life and how it has helped me. So sharing my experience was the more, important for me, because I took important decisions of changing from marketing to AI. Why I did that? So that's what I wanted to tell and share my experience. It's not like an expert talking. I'm just sharing whatever I know, because that was what will help us grow the knowledge sharing. So thank you very much. It will be good if you share your experience or your feedback about this session on your social medias in LinkedIn or something. I will, it will be, and I also look forward to see your connection requests and stay connected with you all. Thank you very much. It was a great session.
Dr. Arvind, we are going to have you again, maybe not in a 1 hour session, maybe a 1 day or 2 days workshop wherein many more people could get benefited. Okay, we'll be in touch. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank
for
you, sir.
accepting our request and for doing a wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Sir, thank you very much for sharing your experience. And dear participants, thank you very much for your active participation. And as informed by our chairman, let us meet on 24th July in our next session. Thank
Sorry
you
for
very
the
much.
interruption. Sorry. All the participants are requested to complete the feedback form, which will be active for about an hour from now. In order to get the certificates, all the participants can fill the Google form, which is posted in the chat box. Thank you.
Dear participants, please fill the feedback form and submit it. Thank you.